Have you ever looked around your room, seen dust floating in the sunlight, and thought nothing of it? Well, here's something disturbing. Some of that dust is actually you every single day. Your body sheds tiny flakes of skin without you noticing while you sleepwalk, sit, or even just exist. Your body is constantly dropping old skin cells. Those cells mix with fibers, dirt, and other particles, becoming the dust that settles on your bed, floor, and basically every corner of your house. So the next time sunlight shines through your window, remember, some of that used to be on your body. And that is only the beginning. Here's another fact. There may be more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. That sounds impossible, because when we think about space, we imagine endless stars stretching forever. The Milky Way feels unimaginably huge. Scientists estimate it contains between 100 and 400 billion stars. But Earth may have around 3 trillion trees, not 3 billion, 3 trillion. That means our planet may have far more trees than our galaxy has stars. Think about that. The forests, mountains, and jungles on Earth may outnumber the stars in the galaxy above us. It's one of those facts that makes you realize the world around you is way stranger and more incredible than it seems. Now let's talk about something even more intense. A bolt of lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. Yes, really. A lightning bolt can heat the air to 30,000 degrees Celsius. The surface of the sun is around 5,500 degrees Celsius. That means lightning can be several times hotter than the sun's surface, even if only for a split second. That is insane. And that extreme heat is exactly why lightning is so powerful. It heats the surrounding air so fast that the air explodes outward. That shockwave is what we hear as thunder. So thunder is not just some random noise after a flash in the sky. It is the sound of air being blasted apart by heat more intense than the surface of a star. The next time you hear thunder, think about that. A storm is not just rain and noise. It is the sky unleashing energy hotter than the sun. But as wild as nature is, your own body may be even crazier. Your stomach gets a new lining regularly so it does not digest itself. Your stomach contains powerful acid that helps break down food. That acid is strong enough to damage living tissue. To do that, your stomach produces a protective layer of mucus and it replaces the cells in its lining over and over again. In other words, your body is constantly repairing the inside of your stomach just so it can safely do its job. So every time you eat, your stomach is doing something incredible. It is holding acid strong enough to digest food, while also making sure that acid does not start digesting you instead, and it manages all of that quietly in the background. Now for the last fact. This one might be the most mind-blowing. If you removed all the empty space from atoms, all of humanity could fit into a sugar cube. That sounds impossible. But atoms are mostly empty space. Everything around you feels solid. Your hands feel solid. Your phone feels solid. The chair you are sitting on feels solid. But if you zoom in deep enough, atoms are made of tiny particles with surprisingly large amounts of empty space between them. That means the matter in your body is far less packed together than it seems. If all that empty space were removed, every human on Earth could be compressed into an unbelievably tiny amount of space. Potentially something as small as a sugar cube. Just imagine that. Every person alive today, every city, every country, every family, all fitting into something you could hold between your fingers. That fact does not just sound crazy. It changes the way you think about reality itself. The universe is far stranger than it looks. So let's go over that one more time. The dust in your house is partly made of your dead skin. Earth may have more trees than the Milky Way has stars. Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. Your stomach constantly protects itself from its own acid. And all of humanity could fit inside a sugar cube. These facts sound like something from science fiction, but they are real, and that might be the craziest fact of all. Subscribe for more wild facts that sound impossible, but are true.